This video is powered by the pros at Pascal Air Plumbing and Electric. Arkansas owned, Arkansas operated. GoPascal.com.
KJ, just Isaiah really, it seemed like after spring break, he came back and light just went off on him. I know a couple of guys got hurt, so you have more opportunity. Just talk about how comfortable you are throwing to him and how improved he is from even the beginning of spring, man.
He's made great strides this spring. He's really embraced it. That whole receiver room has really embraced the competition level. They come in each and every day ready to work. So in that room is just iron sharpening iron. And I'm glad Isaiah got a chance to showcase his talents today, his athleticism, and he made some really good catches down the field and across the middle and stuff like this. I mean, we always knew that Isaiah had the potential to play in his league, and just being able to just showcase his talents today is just really just amazing.
Jacoby coming in, I know they want you to play 13 games. I know you want to, but last year you missed a couple. I just talk about how valuable it is to have a guy like Jacoby that, even though he hasn't played that much, he's still got some experience.
Of course, in the quarterback room, it's iron and sharpening iron in there. My spot is up for grab. Just anybody. So anytime I come in, I'm ready to work, learn from each other. We all learn from each other. So we just created the environment. It's a brotherhood, and when we step out on the field, we all competing at one another, and we're trying to be that top guy. So just bringing Jacoby in just adds fuel to the fire. He's a great guy off the field and on the field as well. So I learned some things from him. He taught me some things too.
So, man, you've done great here, but talk about the two guys behind you, how well I think we talked to you about the bowl game where they even both got near. I guess AJ had 99, but just talk about how comfortable you are having those two guys behind you.
I definitely trust them. I trust them. I'll be trusting Dom as well. But with them two, I feel like just every time I come in the room, on the field or watching film, man, I feel like with them behind me, I feel like they gonna handle their business same as they did in the bowl game. And I got a lot of respect for them. And I feel like it's gonna be a big year for me and the guys that's in my room as well.
Isaiah, how much better is your confidence right now? Because it looks like you're playing a lot better. It looks like you're a lot more comfortable out there.
I feel like I'm a lot better player than I was last year. Just the new schemes that we're drawing up and stuff. And they're throwing great passes and stuff. So, like I said in my earlier interview, I just got to do the easy part. I just got to catch the ball. They're doing the hard part.
Touchdown that you caught today, I think Antonio Greer was matched up with you. Obviously Antonio's a good player, but you got a little bit on him on quickness and stuff. Did your eyes kind of light up? And KJ, when you saw him, did you recognize that pretty quick, the matchup?
I did actually. So the play call that we had called on. So I was just going through my normal routine when I go out there. So I'm looking at the D line, understanding what front they're in, looking at the boundary triangle, field triangle, levels of the safety. So I'm going through my routine, and I noticed that they was trying to disguise I was going to Tampa 2, so the safety was really far to have. So I knew I was going to Isaiah the whole time because the Mike had to carry the slot. So just being able to just sit back there, poise in the pocket, and then just wait on Isaiah to make his move and use his athleticism and just give him a good ball. So he like he said, he just had to catch the ball. That's all he had to do. So, he did it, and it was. I'm just proud of him, just understanding the details of the route and understanding that the scheme was called.
Can you talk about the play, Isaiah, and what you saw?
I had seen Snacks kind of tucked in a little bit. It looked like he was going to maybe blitz, which was the nickel. And so I knew that it was going to be one-on-one with the Mike linebacker, which was Greer and stuff. So I had cleared him, and, I was looking for the ball and then saw it coming. So I just had to make the catch and then go score.
KJ, there was y'all were trying to run out the clock there near the end of the scrimmage, and y'all got stopped on 4th down. Coach Pittman was saying there was a terminology thing that they learned something, like we got to change the terminology. With the new offensive coordinator, how much of that has happened this spring? Has there been a lot of kind of working through different terminologies and things like that?
It is. From a whole different system. So the terminology is way different now than the past. So now it's just being able to just from a quarterback standpoint. We remicing different things, changing protections, communicating, changing runs, communicating to the receiver and stuff like this. So the terminology is more on an NFL style base now. Everybody just speaking the same terminology now. So whenever we do make that step to go to the NFL, it won't be a foreign language to us.
What was that like on day one of spring, and how much more comfortable are you now compared to then?
It was it was fun. Day one, everybody was nervous. I was nervous as well, just going in. It's a new system and everything. So it was pretty fun. I looked at it, just went out there and just had fun. The main thing is spring, you want to go out there, have fun, enjoy each other, being able to be out there on the football field again. So.
how much, Nate was asking earlier, you want me to ask Coach Pittman, but you're in here now, I'll ask you, how much do you feel like the redshirt year benefited you?
I mean, I'm really happy that I was able to redshirt last year. And I mean, it helped me a lot this year because it made me work harder. And in the off season, like I worked on a lot of stuff that was my weaknesses. And I mean, I still need to work on a lot of things, but I'm really glad that I got to redshirt.
KJ, Sam was just saying you've really taken to Dan. So how's that relationship developed over the spring?
Well, it's been fun. I mean, just being able, like he said earlier, I mean, just talking the same terminology, being on the same page, understanding what plays he's going to call on certain down and distance. So just being able to just go in there, and we pick each other's brain, just go in there, get on the board, talk about different plays or what he's on this play and stuff like that. So it's been really, really amazing. And also just him as a coach, I mean, on the field, coaching all the quarterbacks hard, very fundamental guy, technical guy. So, I mean, we needed that. And so I'm just embracing each and every day with him.
As I know people like talk about your catches, I thought it was pretty impressive when you ran down. I guess it was Ladarius on the pick. Did you kind of go back into track mode, or could you describe that play? Because if that's a real game, that saves a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, I had saw him get the pick and stuff, and really what I was thinking was DK Metcalf whenever he had ran down that guy. So I was like, oh yeah, he's not going to score on that. So I just wanted to make it known that he wasn't going to score on that.
KJ, I know they can't hit you, thankfully, in the spring, but I think they had about 10 sacks today. The defense did. Just what do you think of the pass rush and the aggressiveness they're playing with?
Man, our D-line, I mean, they've been like that the whole spring. I mean, they just came out high energized. I mean, it starts in the trenches. I mean, each and every day, those guys battle O-line and D-line. They battle each and every day. I mean, so having those guys on the defense side of the ball just come with their edge and their fire each and every day is just going to make the whole O-line better and the D-line better. So, I mean, extremely proud of those guys. They come in each and every day, work. They're in a new system as well. So, it's been everybody just embracing the system and then just overcoming adversity.
Two questions. First, Rocket, is that the best stiff arm that you've ever had in your did you give the stiff arm today? Yeah, let's talk about that. And then the second thing, Coach Pittman talks a lot about this team. There's a different attitude. You lost 25 players, you lost 5 coaches after the spring practice is over. Can you tell this is a different kind of team than you had last year?
Oh, yeah, I'll go with stiff arm first. I feel like with Coach Smith being my coach, he telling me like every play, it's not going to be perfect. The offensive line not going to make it perfect every play, So he say try to make something out of nothing, and I feel like I made something out of nothing.
Like you said, I mean, just I feel like this. I mean, we feel like we're a new team because each and every day we come out and embrace each other as a brotherhood. I mean, we became tighter than ever. Everybody's buying into the process. I mean, we're trusting the coaches. So, I mean, we just come together. Everybody just come together, buying in. I mean, no one's complaining. No one's trying to cut corners, take the easy way out. I mean, everybody's working, coming in on off days, working, helping each other more. I would say that's the big thing is everybody's helping each other more. If somebody's struggling, before the coaches even say something, the players already in his ear coaching them up. So, I mean, things like that just translate over to just for the future, just knowing that we're on the right path.
I feel like what he was saying too as well, but I'll say it started with the strength staff. I feel like just they keeping us accountable, and just with time, I feel like time management, they put that in there, put that on us, and I feel like they came in big and came in handy as well.
Get analysis of every play, prop, and point at BetOnline. Head to the website today or use your mobile device to sign up and receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Be sure to use our promo code BELIEVE to receive your bonus. That's BLEAV. BetOnline.ag, where the game starts.